Word out, word out. Kick this out to my man, Rob.
All right. Oh, let me do that. All right, so yeah, so my topic is going to be about, just the comparing all the deities and breaking them down. So, and seeing where everything comes from. Because if you're just stuck in the whole Bible, everything is going to be in a biased mind frame. And you have to break away from that. You have to break yourself away from it. No one's not going to do it but you. And then once you do break yourself away from it, then you can have an open mind to actually try to understand everything, where everything comes from. Then it makes more sense. Then you'd be like, oh, a lot, and you'd be like, hey, hold up. All these things he's saying is bad was actually good for those people where they live. And then, I would listen to some Bobby Hemmett, and what he said actually made sense, where the people of those particular tribes, or like small nation, had their own deities who they talked to, or who they worked with. And just like how the Bible says, it's principalities and, different places. And, the sky, the land, the air, the four elements and all that stuff, all that jazz. You got all these different, spirits deals with these powers. And then you had them governing certain areas where they had more power, and they had the same idea of the God consciousness, but they all had different personalities, just like we do. And so, but where if you actually start to study, you can like pinpoint this, that, and you can then see, okay, this person comes from this and that. You can tie everything down and from the very beginning, and it'd be like, okay, these are the OGs, these are the new gods, and some of the new gods comes from later, once the science was taken and once everything was taken away. Just like how, if you look at the whole religion now is basically, the mainstream religion is Christianity and Islam. Those are the two biggest. I think Christianity is the biggest, because they're taking over Africa right now with all that European mess. And it's sad, because I have I have African friends on Facebook, and when you go over in Africa look and do different videos, they're all Christians and all white Jesus. I'm like, how are you gonna go to a continent full of dark-skinned people, give them a white figure that's supposed to save them? That's foolishness. So, but we all know. But basically, what I'm trying to say is everything comes from something from the beginning. And then, as time goes on, the gods and goddesses that were seen as, the founding fathers and mothers, and the mothers of the beginning, or the people of those times, they end up being demonized by the Bible. And even the word demon is nothing but, technically black people, the black ancestors, our family. Those are mediators. But Enoch was speaking with the ones that came down and was teaching mankind knowledge. But, mankind became corrupted with the knowledge. because, you know, too much knowledge, some man can become corrupt. So that's what it was all about. But then, you know, you get later on, like I was saying, all these different names become demonized because whoever take over your land, take over your country, they demonize what you have and what you believe, and they want you to believe in what they believe in. So as you can see, the white man took over everything, and now everything Afrocentric is evil. Or what is evil? But, you know, just keeping it simple, just on a not a deep level, just keeping it simple. Evil. Just keep it simple. So they think that everything that's not what they can't have, because they can't have what we have, deep down they can't relate to it because they can't go that deep where we can go. So everything that's too deep for them to understand or understand or have control of, they call it a demon, evil, you know. So they got you calling all of our past history evil, so you can believe in what they believe in. Their God, Israel. They're fake Israel people out there banging their head on a wall. It's talking about a wailing wall. Yeah. I wouldn't go to that wall touch it for nothing. There ain't no power on that. Touching some wall. Come on, man. Come on. So all of our ancestors comes from and gods are mentioned in the Bible, but it's hidden. It's not really hidden, but you can find quite a few in the Bible, but they all are demonized, you know. And I mean that in a third dimensional mindset, in a Christian mindset when I say demonized. So they're all bad. And everything's bad outside of the Bible. So when you show people these things, hey, this doesn't really mean that. You know, you have to go all the way back. Like, for instance, Beelzebub was a hero for his people, and I don't have my book on me, so I'm not gonna say a name of who he's from. I want to say Mesopotamia. I want to say that. But he was a hero and an enemy to those that opposed him. So if you look at how the Bible works, it does the same thing. It's like every other nation had their own gods, but the only God of the Bible, only the God in the Bible was the hero. But even then, he was punishing his own people. So, but you know, you got to get out of this whole mindset and then look and put everything together. Everything will make sense once you do that. Get out of that whole religion mindset. That's all this video is about. Actually, let's see.